Hey guys, this is Amanda. We're coming to you live today, Monday morning from your local YMCA. Today we're going to do a nice stretch and recovery yoga class. So really it's available for anybody that wants to do a nice just stretch, not too intense, anything like that. So it's going to be a really nice class. So let's get started. If you have a block, go ahead and grab a block, and then if you have a yoga strap, grab a yoga strap or a resistance band, or you can even use a large beach towel. We will be using both today. So let's get started. We're going to start in a nice seated position. So seated Indian style, palms on the knees, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Make sure that spine is nice and straight. And let's just close our eyes and begin to take some deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. We're just going to stay here for a few moments. Be still. Bring awareness to the breath. Maybe set a goal for the class, set a mantra. I thought this would be nice today, considering I know there's a lot of stress and anxiety with the storm. So let's just take a few minutes to relax, relieve any stress and anxiety, any fear. A couple more breaths. So this time we're going to take those palms, eyes are still soft. Let's inhale the arms up to the sky. Gradually bring the hands together. Exhale the hands to heart center. And then softly open the eyes. And let's just begin to make big circles with the neck. Nice big circles. Let's go ahead and change directions. Nice big circles the other way. Just a couple more. Last one. Let's just come to a neutral spine. Soften the eyes. So we're going to begin to lift the right hand and just softly lean that neck to the right for that nice stretch throughout the shoulders, the strap. A couple breaths here. Let's go ahead and release and we'll switch sides. So softly tilt the head to the left. Always take those deep breaths. Let's slowly come up. So from here we're going to come to all fours. Tabletop cat-cow. So you want your hands directly under your shoulders, knees under the hips. And as you inhale, your belly drops down, your chest comes up, your gaze is up. And then you're going to exhale, tuck the hips, let the head fall, pull the spine up to the ceiling. And big inhale, belly draws down, chest comes up, gaze is up. Exhale. So just repeat this at your own pace. Really focusing on breath. A couple more. So let's do one more. And slowly come to a neutral spine. So from here, let's go ahead and curl the toes, lift the hips, press back, downward facing dog. So the head is resting between the biceps. The spine is nice and straight. Your knees can have a soft bend, or you can have them straight. I'm gonna have a soft bend today. My hamstrings are so tight. So let's go ahead and pedal the feet out, pressing the heels into the ground, back and forth. Still taking those deep breaths. Keeping the core engaged, back straight. And if you can, go ahead and press both heels into the mat. And really press the hips back. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings, the calves, the back. Big breaths here. Almost there. And let's softly bend the knees. Go ahead and walk the hands to the feet. So, big inhale up. Scoop that air up nice and tall. Bring the palms together for steeple. Inhale the arms up. Let's reach up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, I want you to shoot the hips forward and reach to the back of the room. Gazing up to the sky. Taking those deep breaths. Little arch in the back. And then softly come back to center. We're just going to go side to side. Just a couple more. Last one. Let's go ahead and bring the hands to heart center. Release, scoop that air up, big inhale up. Exhale, nice swan dive, forward fold. Bring the palms to the ground. Inhale, half up, back nice and straight. Exhale, palms back to the ground. Go ahead and step back into plank. And from here, go ahead and drop the knees. We're going to slowly lower to the belly, bringing the forearms to the ground and just lifting up. So the forearms are right under the shoulders, palms are pressing into the ground, chest is up, shoulders are back. Take some deep breaths for Sphinx pose. Should feel really good on the lower back. Trying to reverse that spine. A couple more breaths here. And let's slowly come down. So from here, we're going to bring the right arm to a T. Then you're going to take that left leg, you're going to bring it up and over and roll to the side, bringing that foot behind you. So this should feel really good on the lower back, the shoulder. Nice deep breaths here. A couple more. Slowly roll back to our bellies. So from here, we're just going to switch sides. So let's bring that left arm to a T. Go ahead and gaze to the right. And let's bring that right leg up and over. Roll to that side. Bring that foot behind you if you can. Touch the ground. Nice deep breaths. Couple more breaths. Last breath. Slowly roll back to your bellies. So from here, bring the palms right outside the chest, and we're just going to press up. So you can press up to cobra if this is enough, or if you want to, press up to upward facing dog. So the shoulders are back. Deep breaths. Try to lift the legs off the ground if you can. Pressing the hips down. Let's slowly lower. Take a nice deep breath. All right, press up. So either keeping the legs on the ground, pushing the hips down, pulling the shoulders back. Feeling that nice stretch in the lower back. If that's too much, just come down a little bit. So slowly lowering down. Let's just press up, coming to the knees, bringing the feet together, the knees out wide. Now let's just sink the hips back into child's pose. So reach the arms nice and wide. Head is on the ground. Taking those deep breaths. So slowly coming up to all fours, bringing the knees under the hips again. Let's go ahead and curl the toes, press the hips back, downward facing dog. So let's raise that right leg up to the sky and then bend that right knee. Open the hips, nice deep breaths. Roll that ankle in circles. And then we'll slowly hinge the hips back forward and let's sweep that right foot through the palms. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and drop the back knee and shin to the ground. And then inhale the arms up to the sky and really push the hips forward. Big deep breaths. So let's slowly bring the hands down and behind the back. Let's clasp the hands together. And let's go ahead and open the chest, pull the palms away from the body, gaze up to the sky, pressing the hips forward. Big deep breaths. Let's softly release. And let's bring the hands on the inside of that foot and just heel toe the foot out just a little bit. Grabbing your block if you have one handy. So let's just stay here for a few moments, kind of ease into the pose. And then if you're able to, let's go ahead and come down to the forearms. So if you do have a block, you can use that block to create some depth between the floor and your forearms. Nice deep breaths. You can really use anything around the house. You can grab a pillow, a book, whatever you have handy. Also, if you have that nice flexibility, we can lose the block, come down to the forearms. So keeping that back nice and straight, pushing the shoulders back. Nice deep breaths for lizard. Couple more breaths. Remember, those big deep breaths are so important in yoga. And let's softly come back to the hands. And let's go ahead and bring the palms on the outside of the foot and the inside. Let's press forward and back just a couple times. Okay, let's go ahead and press back. So your toes are lifted, and let's just wave our toes back and forth. Okay, and then ground that heel. Let's inhale the chest up, back nice and straight. Exhale down, pull that chest down to the knee. Hold here. Nice big breaths. Every time you exhale, just try to let that body fall a little bit deeper into the stretch. Should really feel this on the hamstrings, the calves. Almost there. And then let's softly bend that front knee. Go ahead and sweep the leg behind. So from here, go ahead and curl the toes, press back, downward facing dog. One more time. So if you can, press those heels into the mat. Nice deep breaths here. And let's slowly inhale the left leg up to the sky. Go ahead and bend that left knee. Deep breaths, open the hips, roll that ankle in big circles. And so softly lean the hips forward and let's inhale the foot in between the palms. And when we're ready, you can go and drop the back knee and foot to the ground. And from here, press the hips forward, inhale the arms up to the sky, gaze up. Nice big deep breaths. Always have that heart lifted. Almost there. And let's slowly bring the hands down behind the back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders up, back, and down, open the chest, pull the palms away, gaze up to the sky, Pressing the hips forward, really feeling the hip flexors, the chest, the shoulders open. Taking those deep breaths, making sure that front knee doesn't go over the foot. Let's slowly release. So bringing the palms to the ground, heel toeing the foot out just a little bit, grabbing the block if you need it. And when we're ready, we're going to come down to the forearms, either using the block or coming all the way down to the ground. Really pressing the hips forward, pulling the shoulders back. Nice deep breaths. You should really feel this in the hip flexors. I try to do a lot of hip openers. Big breaths here. If you feel good, you can lose the block and go ahead and come down to the forearms. Couple more breaths. Almost there. And then we're going to slowly come up to the palms. Go ahead and bring the hands on the inside and outside and bring the foot back in between. And let's just press the hips forward and back a couple times. Let's stay back. Let's go ahead and wave the foot back and forth. And then we're going to inhale the chest up, back nice and straight. Exhale, let that body just fall forward. Nice breaths. You can have a soft bend in the knee if it's a little too much. Big breaths. Every time you exhale, just let that body fall a little deeper into the stretch. Almost there. And then slowly bend that front knee. Go ahead and bring the hands on the inside and sweep that foot back. So from here, curl the toes, press back, but this time we're going to go into plank. So hinge the body back a little bit. We're going to inhale that right leg up. As you exhale, we're going to ease into pigeon pose on the right side. So bringing the knee and shin to the ground, still keeping the hips forward. And then dragging that back leg closer to the mat. So let's just stay here for a couple breaths. And then when we're ready, you can slowly come down, really keeping that spine nice and straight, reaching the arms out, closing your eyes and just fully surrendering to the pose. This is Doug's favorite pose. Couple more breaths here. And let's just slowly press up, bring the palms to the ground, easing out of pigeon pose. And just switching sides. So let's lift the knees off the ground into plank. Bring that left leg up. Slowly pull the left knee to the chest and then release the knee and shin to the ground. Hips are square and just dragging that back leg closer to the mat. A couple breaths here. Back's nice and straight. When you're ready, you can slowly come all the way down. Reaching the arms out, releasing the forehead to the mat, closing the eyes, taking those nice deep breaths. Couple more breaths. Let's softly bring the hands to the ground, pressing up, easing out of pigeon, and just coming to a nice seated position, swinging the legs around, making sure you have your strap and block handy. So from here, we're just going to sit up nice and tall. Legs are straight, flex the heels, flex the legs, back straight, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Arms are reaching out, and we're just going to lower down to the ground one vertebrae at a time. So as slow as you can, really engaging the core, allowing the core to work. So as slow as you can. Once you get close enough to the ground, you can release all the way down. Really allow the core to work. And then releasing all the way down. So from here, let's go ahead and grab our strap. So I left my yoga strap at home, so I'm just using a nice resistance band. So you're going to place the strap underneath the arch of the right leg. And from here, go ahead and pull that leg forward, lifting the chest up, lifting the shoulders off the ground, trying to pull the strap to the forehead. Nice hamstring stretch. Taking those deep breaths. And let's release. So from here, you're going to bring that right arm to a T if you're on the right leg, and grab the strap with the left, and then we're going to slowly lower that leg to the left, slightly pulling up, keeping the shoulders pressed into the ground. It's a nice IT band stretch. This is probably my favorite stretch. So slightly pulling up, really keeping the shoulders pressed down. Trying to keep that knee flexed. Deep breath. Almost there. So softly come back up, bend the knee, release the strap from the right foot. Now we're going to move to the left. So place that strap under the arch of the left foot, straighten that leg out. You're going to grab the strap with both hands. Let's lift the shoulders off the ground. Try to pull the strap close to the forehead. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings. Big deep breaths. Softly release the shoulders down. Grabbing the strap with the right hand, bringing the left arm to a T. Let's slowly lower that left leg to the right. Pressing the shoulders into the mat. Slightly pulling up. Big deep breaths here. Let's slowly lower back, or bringing the leg back up to center. Bend the knee, release the strap, and just place that strap beside you. So from here, let's go ahead and bend that right knee. We're going to place the right foot on top of the left knee. Right arm comes to a T, and then you're going to slowly twist to the left, and then gaze to that right hand for a supine spinal twist. Keeping the shoulders pressed into the ground. Taking those deep breaths. Couple more breaths here. And softly releasing. Let's switch sides. So bringing the left arm out to a T, bending that left knee. Left foot comes to right knee. We're going to twist to the right, gaze to the left, pressing the shoulders into the mat. Deep breaths. And let's softly come back to center. So from here, we're going to come into a supported bridge pose. So if you have a block, you'll need it. If you don't have a block, you can always do a regular bridge pose and walk the shoulder blades in, clasping the hands behind the back. So this is your option if you don't have a block. If you do have a block, go ahead and place that block underneath the lower part of the back. And then I just want you to release the weight of your body onto the block. This is a great pose. Feels really nice. Let's just open the palms up. Take those nice deep breaths here. Couple more breaths. Last breath. And let's softly walk the heels in a little bit. Lift the hips, release the strap down. Then go ahead and hug your knees to your chest. Let's just rock back and forth, giving yourself a soft back massage. And then when we're ready, we'll slowly roll to one side and then sit all the way up, coming back to Indian style, placing the palms on the knees, focusing on that posture, taking a few breaths here, just taking a moment of prayer, a moment of gratitude, a moment of peace. Just letting it all go. And on our next inhale, we'll inhale the hands up to the sky. Gradually bring the hands together. Exhale the hands to heart center. And then just take a few moments. Give yourself a nice soft bow forward to seal your practice. Namaste. And that was a nice 30-minute stretch and recovery yoga. We will be moving this class next week. We'll have it at 10 a.m. So just so you guys are aware, starting next Monday, it'll be at 10 o'clock. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Everybody stay safe, and we will see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.